Inside a Hollywood bank, two notorious criminals carry out an armed robbery. Outside, 15 police officers have them surrounded.
They're gonna drop the money, drop the gun, put their hands up and give up.
But what happens next sparks one of the most violent gun battles in modern police history.
This was completely automatic, man. They were just blasting away.
A dangerous scenario is now a critical situation.
Officers stay down, shots are still being fired.
Had a sense that, you know what, this could be it.
Law enforcement in Los Angeles will never be the same again.
Help out here with the officers down. You better get an attack alert here.
Police officer Martin Whitfield takes a bullet in the thigh. 13 centimeters of bone shatter. Another round strikes him in the chest. He's slipping away.
9089, I'm losing consciousness.
9089, hang in there.
His colleagues can hear him. They can see him, but they can't get to him. February 28th, 1997. There's never been a more dangerous time to be a police officer in LA. On average, 3 armed robberies take place every day, and somewhere in the city, 2 people will be shot dead. For the last 6 months, police have lobbied hard for more powerful weaponry to take on the criminals. But these are politically sensitive times. Since the beating of Rodney King sparked the 1992 LA riots, the LAPD has had to tread carefully.
We are well prepared to deal with any eventualities of civil unrest.
The officers' requests for bigger guns haven't been granted. In the same city, a mountain of seized weapons proves that criminals are able to acquire almost anything they want. One man has amassed a personal armory. He is 26-year-old Larry Phillips, boss of a 2-man gang known to the LAPD as the High Incident Bandits. His partner in crime is Emil Matasareanu. He's a 130-kilogram jobless giant who suffers seizures as a result of epilepsy. 30-year-old Matasareanu does exactly what Phillips tells him. As this actual security footage shows, the two have a deadly approach. They carry machine guns, and they aren't afraid to use them. In 2 years, the High Incident Bandits have pulled off at least 3 heists, netting almost $2 million. They're not just armed robbers, they're wanted for murder. During one raid in 1995, they killed a security guard with an AK-47. Today, the High Incident Bandits are planning their biggest job yet, a heist on a branch of the Bank of America in North Hollywood. 6.5 kilometers away, at North Hollywood Police Station, new recruit James Zaborovan gets ready for his shift. North Hollywood is his beat, and being a police officer is life's ambition.
My goals were to finish probation as a rookie, get as much knowledge base as possible, and then work a variety of assignments and have a long, healthy career.
Zaborovan checks out his standard police issue Beretta 92F handgun. A basic but reliable semi-automatic pistol, it holds 15 rounds, yet only has to be cocked once. It will then fire a single shot with every pull of the trigger. Phillips and Matasareanu are going to work with far more potent equipment. They will escalate criminal firepower to new heights even by their own lethal standards. Among 5 machine guns, 3 examples of Phillips' favorite rifle, the AK-47. Made in Romania, it can fire 600 rounds a minute with a range of 1,500 meters. Fully automatic, the Kalashnikov can fire non-stop. Just pull the trigger and it pins down the target in a hail of bullets. Phillips ensures he'll get the most out of his AK-47s by acquiring illegal 100-round drums. Banned in California, the high-capacity magazines minimize the need for reloading. The pair stash their rifles, 3 handguns, and 3,000 rounds of ammunition into the trunk of a Chevy. They head for Laurel Canyon Boulevard, North Hollywood, where the local Bank of America is open for business. The branch's assistant manager, John Villagrana, arrives late for work. He's got a hectic day ahead, and it's about to get busier.
As soon as I walk in the lobby, first thing I look is the clients in the lobby. It's very busy. Second, I look at my teller line and look and see how many employees I've got, how many tellers I've got open. And I notice that I'm short 1. I say, well, great. So first thing I got to open up before I start getting complaints.
It's the last Friday of the month, payday for many workers, and the morning the bank usually holds the most cash. The bulk of the money is stored in a steel vault at the rear of the building. The bank, one of the busiest in LA, sits on a 2,000 square meter site on Laurel Canyon Boulevard. It has 2 main entrances and 2 parking lots, one to the south, the other to the north. Larry Phillips goes through his final preparations. He's sourced a prescription drug called phenobarbital, which will calm their nerves. Then, he puts in place the final piece of his elaborate plan. He knows that as soon as they walk in brandishing weapons, staff will trigger an alarm. But Phillips has been listening to police scanners and doing his sums. He's worked out that it will take police about 8 minutes to get to the scene. They set their watches to alert them when their 8-minute time limit is up. The North Hollywood heist has begun. In an extraordinary coincidence, just 20 meters away, 2 officers drive past in their patrol car. They suspect that the giant black-clad figures are the notorious high-incident bandits. The officers pull up and report a suspected 211, police code for an armed robbery. This is the actual call they make.
5840, speaking requesting assistance. We have a possible 211 in progress at the Bank of America.
The officers outside are stunned to hear automatic gunfire.
Bank of America. We have shots fired.
Patrol cars race to the scene. 4 minutes into the robbery, the stage is set for the most dramatic police gun battle ever waged on US soil. As police close in on a bank robbery in North Hollywood, over 50 rounds have been fired inside. Officers fear there's been a civilian massacre. To protect the public, officers must form a perimeter. Behind the bank is a 2-meter-high wall with residential homes to the rear. Across the road, a parking lot fronts a row of stores and businesses. An officer parks up in the north lot. Veteran Ed Brentlinger has seen it all. But even he's shocked by the gunfire inside the bank.